welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. Guys, it's Sunday again. Wow, time is really moving fast. But, you know, in everything, I pray that, we find time to slow down and take rest. And speaking about rest, that is what we're going to be speaking about today. And that's God's marriage vow number 4. And that is Sabbath, aka rest, right? And it is taken from Exodus 20 verses 8 to 11, and it says, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall do no work, you nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it." If you're Adventist, you probably just said that off the top of your head, but I chose to read it today. Okay? Guys, rest. Now, we can look at this from many angles, many perspectives, guys. This guy with his truck. Anyways, we can look at this from many perspectives, and the general view is, yes, the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord, and I know we as Adventists, we stress the fact that the seventh day is Saturday, and we stress this because it's a fact, right? And because of the history, everything that happened in regards to prophecy and the Bible, yes, if you want to know more about which day is the seventh day, I would recommend a Doug Batchelor sermon on the details of that, because in this devotion I'm going to be focusing on why it's necessary to have this rest, right? But if you're interested in finding out which day is the seventh day, whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I would recommend you to watch a Doug Batchelor sermon, and I'll actually find one and link it in the description box below, okay? So the second perspective, tying with the theme of what I started with, and that's God's marriage vow. Why is it so important to rest, right? Why is it so important to take time off, to have a whole 24 hours just for God, right? Whew. And I always explain it this way, guys. I've always explained it using marriage and dating and whatever of the sort. I'm like, guys, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a husband, or he or she, boyfriend, husband, spouse, da-da-da, right? I'm a female, so I would refer to the male species, right? Now, yeah. If you have a partner, right? If he is coming over to your house, or he is coming back from a long visit, or whatever of the sort, you are going to definitely prepare yourself for him, right? I'm pretty sure every lady out there, and if you don't, I've never seen a lazy lady in this way. Probably it happens, and it's rare, but yeah, I've never really encountered someone that would be like, let me not prepare myself before meeting someone that I care about, right? And the time, the effort, the preparation put into that time before meeting that person, it amazes me sometimes that some people go overboard. And I'm like, wow, you can do that for a human. But the moment God asks you to put that same effort into giving him time and attention, because the Sabbath is like the day of your date, right? The big day of your wedding, the big day of your date to see your loved one, right? You are preparing yourself like, oh my gosh, it's tomorrow, I'm going to see him, I'm going to meet him tomorrow, or I'm going to get married tomorrow, or I'm going to see that important person. Let's use it from the other aspect where it's probably may not be a relationship, but you would have meet someone very important, right? And you'll be like, okay, I need to prepare myself. I need to make sure that everything is perfect, because I need to make sure that absolutely no time is wasted, because I need to give this person all my attention for that period of time that I'm on the date, right? So this is how the Sabbath is viewed, and how God is telling us that he is asking us for a weekly date. And I've watched sermons that speak about relationships, and I've heard married people speak about how it's so important to have dates night, right? This is your date day with God. And if it's so important for a marriage to have date nights and spend time together, why is it not important to have a date day with your God? Like, seriously, a day where you are not bombarded by the labor of the world, the cares of the world, everything. Just one day where 24 hours, it's just you and God, and you're on a date. You go into nature, you enjoy the day with him, you thank him of his greatness, of how much he loves you, and you express your love to him. Like, you get me? So this is how God is wanting us to view the Sabbath, right? It's not a day of, oh my gosh, if I don't do this, I'm going to get punished. No, he's like, hey, you know, I'd really appreciate that you have no other gods before me. I'd also appreciate that you don't represent me by using an idol, right? I'd appreciate that you represent me well, and I'd appreciate that you spend some time with me, right? Like, give me some time. I also have feelings, I'm emotional, and I want attention, right? I need attention, because if we are made in his image, if we want attention so much as human beings, imagine the God that we are in his image. Like, we get our emotions from him. The fact that we feel this way, we can then look and be like, oh, you know, God may feel this way as well, right? And it's for us to look at it and be like, okay, I really need to give time. So this is how God wants us to view the Sabbath, not as a burden, not as anything that is a rule or strict or legalistic. It's like, come, I want to have a date with you every week, because it's very crucial to our marriage, right? I need to make sure that our marriage lasts, because we need to make sure that we are communicating. Is there any issue that is going on that you need to speak to me about, that you forgot to speak to me about in the week? Sabbath is the time for that. Come, tell me all your issues, tell me all your cares, tell me all your problems, and just let it be a day where it's just you and I. Just you and I, right? And that's the best thing I love about Sabbath. Like, when Friday comes, I start celebrating. I wake early. I do what I need to do. I start cooking the best meals because Sabbath meals should be the best, right? I cook the best meals. I clean, like, spots clean, right? Because I'm going to meet my husband tomorrow. Like, oh my gosh, it's Sabbath and it's time for me to spend with him, right? And I'm not saying that I keep the Sabbath holy every single time, because I'm a sinner, and sometimes, you know, you get carried away, or you speak about things that you should not be speaking about, right? But the fact that I have this time with him, it's essential for my relationship with God. And if I don't have it, it feels like my world is crumbling, like, honestly, if I don't have this time. Because during the week when it's so hectic, so, oh my gosh, the weeks are so busy. Just finding time to unwind and spend with God and just him, it's amazing, right? And I hope you guys can actually experience this too, if you have not already experienced this, and just bask in the presence of God, because spending 24 hours with God, you'll be so surprised as to how refreshing it is. And I don't mean to spend it in church and be bombarded by work and church work and all the things. No, no, no. The Sabbath is not about work. It's about resting, right? You're supposed to bask in the presence of God. And if you see that anything is taken away from the Sabbath, you probably need to check it out and get rid of it, right? Because Sabbath is about spending time with God. And if you're realizing that that relationship is dwindling, we need to sort that out, right? You and God need to sort that out. And I've learned that from a very young age, and I'm very adamant on not letting that be an issue. I always say, let it be that I dishonor the Sabbath. Don't let it be that there's an external force that's causing me to dishonor. I mean, like something that is requiring me to do it on the Sabbath. No, 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 no. Let it be that I am dishonoring, and I have to take up the mantle and go and repent about it. I don't want it to be someone is influencing me to not keep the Sabbath, right? So yeah, that is the fourth commandment and God's fourth marriage vow. Yeah, rest. Take time to rest every week. And don't forget your day-to-day with God, okay? It's very crucial to our salvation. Yeah, because to keep a lasting marriage, you need communication, you need time with each other. We are in a marriage with God. We are His bride, He is the groom. We need to have that level of communication, and just one day where it's just you and Him, right? And that's why He placed it so perfectly in His law. He's like, remember, and He set aside a specific day for that, and that is the seventh day. And and again, as I said at the start, if you want to find out which day is the seventh day, I'll link in the description box below. I put time limits on my devotion, so a whole thorough study on the Sabbath will not hold in 12 minutes or 13 minutes, okay? So yeah, I'll link that sermon in the description box below. If you're interested, you can look at it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and be blessed. And remember, set aside time for your day-to-day with God, okay? He set aside time, which is the seventh day. So let's honor it, and let's strive to keep this marriage long-lasting. Okay, guys? Bye! Have a great day! Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's encouragement, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Now do me a favor and press that like button and subscribe button if you are new, so that we can get more of this positive Christian content out into the world, okay? And I'll link my daily devotional playlist right here and my Let's Talk playlist if you want to tackle some social issues, okay? So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.